The 16th century, the golden era of Tzvas. Among the Torah giants gathered here is the great codifier of Jewish law, Rabbi Yosef Karo. Jewish knowledge bursts forth from this city, and tradition tells us that with the help of an angel, in this ancient synagogue, Rabbi Yosef Karo completes his magnum opus, the Shulchan ARUCH, the Code of Jewish Law. And at the same time, in Krakow, Poland, the world-renowned scholar Rabbi Moshe Isserles writes accompanying glosses to the Shulchan ARUCH. Together, they comprise the definitive text of Jewish law.
Shuchan has created a structured learning program using the Shulchan ARUCH, which is specifically designed for those of us who work full-time and seek structure and accomplishment in learning, regardless of one's background.
Nobody's busier than I am, so for me to take some time out of my day every day to learn for half an hour, anyone else just demonstrates that anyone else can do it.
If you're committed, if you set your mind to it at any age and stage of your life, you can take your life and your learning to a whole different level.
I have 7 children. I'm the general manager of an office.
I work full-time, I've got a family, and obviously I can't just sit all day and learn in yeshiva, and this was the answer.
The beauty of it was that I was able to incorporate it into my schedule without having to stop and interrupt my professional activities. And on the other hand, the depth and the intensity was what I was looking for.
Throughout our history, the greatest aspirations of our people was to have clarity in learning Torah. You had to have a lot of time, expert guidance in order to navigate through a sea of material, which is highly concise and difficult to understand. The revolutionary idea of the Shulchan ARUCH project is taking this sophisticated material and making it understandable.
So I considered myself having an extensive background, but nothing compared to what I learned over here.
The Shushan program really gave me a structured learning environment for which to really do high-level learning. In fact, I think that the learning that I did through this program is actually the highest level learning that I've ever done in my life.
What this program clearly did for me is it gave me a lot more discipline in learning. It taught me how to approach the Shulchan ARUCH, it taught me how to approach the various commentaries, and it taught me how to, I guess, put it all together and synthesize it in a very complete manner.
When you're learning the Shulchan ARUCH program, things come in from left field that are totally different. The program was designed to help you understand these nuances. It broke it into bite-sized pieces.
So how does the Shulchan ARUCH learning project work? Participants can receive 1 or 2 lessons a week, or you can set your own pace. Many even choose to join the Smicha program.
The tempo of the shiurim drive the program.
The way the program is structured, that you get shiurim twice a week, really makes you be able to keep up.
Just a dream come true to have Smicha. It's something I've been waiting for a really long time.
Just feel a great sense of accomplishment.
It gives you an incentive, it gives you a goal. Otherwise, you just go through life and you learn a lot of Gemara, you learn Daf Gemara, and that's it, you forget it. Here you're actually learning and you're focusing and there's a goal and you really do remember your learning.
I had always hoped to obtain Smicha. Living in El Paso, Texas, there aren't a whole lot of opportunities to do that.
All know how important it is to have a connection with qualified Rabbanim. This is one of the most vital ingredients in the process of achieving success in learning. Unique to the Shulchan ARUCH Learning Project is the opportunity to ask questions at any stage in the learning, from any location. It's as if you have your own private base medrash.
We would assume that it would be very cold and mechanical, but it's not. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know exactly how it happens, but we really do feel a connection to the rabbi.
I developed a very close relationship with Rabbi David Ostroff.
The Shulchan ARUCH Learning Project enjoys the support and backing of our great rabbinical leaders.
ברוך השם שזכיתם כולכם להיות מאותם הרעבים ומאותם עצמאים ומצאתם ברוך השם כתובת רב פישל ממש שהקדוש ברוך הוא יאריך יומו בזיכוי רבים ובאמת הוא מצא את הכתובת, את התלמידי חכמים גם באיסור והיתר וגם בשבס שהם באמת התייגעו ועמלו בתורה והם עד כדי כך שהם יודעים להוציא את זה לציבור הלכה ברורה ומשנה ברורה.
אני באתי לכאן לאות הזדהות עם היוזמה היפה הזו של שימוש בטכנולוגיה מודרנית לצורך לימוד התורה.
The Shulchan ARUCH Learning Project has touched the lives of thousands of participants, families, and communities throughout the world.
Not only did I learn the halachot of Shabbat, but I was also able to transmit that to my wife and my 2 young children.
And I can honestly say that this program has changed my family forever. My children now see their tati, who's involved in Wall Street, who's involved in klal work, that at the end of the day, the most important thing is my learning and getting closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
I can tell my children, say goodnight to me now, I'm going out to learn. And they see their father going out to learn, they see their father taking it seriously. It's just led to a very positive Torah outlook in the home.
We isolated in South Africa, but we didn't know how many people around the world were doing the program. But when I got here to Jerusalem and I saw the caliber of person that participated, I was really, really impressed.
Once I received smicha from the very first program that I did, I felt that I had an obligation to return something to Klal Yisrael. So I began giving general courses to people that would have no other means of learning.
This has been a life-changing experience. It's changed my understanding of the Messiah, it's changed my relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and I'm going to reach out to my friends and just tell them, Amos, if you want to change your life, if you really want to understand your learning at a completely different level, you've got to sign up and get involved in the Shulchan ARUCH program.
Clarity, structure, organization, and day-to-day application. The hallmarks of the Shulchan ARUCH Learning Project.
What does Hashem want from us as Jews? Simply stated in Parshas Akev, in the 5th parak, is what does Hashem ask of His nation? To do what? To love Hashem and to do the Chukim v'Mishpatim, statutes and the laws. So without knowing the statutes and laws, how can you live like a Jew? You can't just look on the outside and not be on the inside. So our famous drashas start at Parshas Eschana. It says Chukim v'Mishpatim. Did anybody ever count how many times? I'm sure. 17 times the Torah tells us you have to do Chukim v'Mishpatim. In the next Sedra in Parshas Akev, it says you do not make a difference between what you consider to be a stringent mitzvah and one which is easy. And finally, in Parshas Re'eh, it says a bracha, a blessing, if you do the mitzvahs, and a curse if you don't. That's the reason why we chose the Shulchan ARUCH project through the Siyata Dishmaya of the Beis Yosef, Rabbi Yosef Cairo. He has led the way and opened the light for the world to understand what Hashem wants from us.
Today, one can, through the Shulchan ARUCH Learning Project, learn Isser v'Heter, Hoshin Mishpat, Kedushin, Gittin, Shabbos, Eruvin, Nida, Avelis, Orach Chaim, Shatnez, and even Psachim. Pirchei Shoshanim also runs intermediary classes, such as keeping a kosher kitchen, Shabbos kitchen, prayer, and Nida. For the businessman or woman, there's a program in business ethics. Lawyers in California and New York, as well as many other states, and the United Kingdom as well, can now receive MCLE credits to be in compliance with their local bar association, as Pirchei Shoshanim is an approved provider for both the California Bar and Law Societies of England and Wales. Finally, those who do achieve smicha can apply to join the United States military, as Pirchei Shoshanim is now authorized to recommend those desiring to be chaplains in the Army, Air Force, Marines, and Navy.